come to predicting the Premier League 25-26 season. And we did this before the start of the season. And we're also going to do it 11 games after. And we made the prediction. So we've seen a bit of the Premier League. Now we're going to maybe change our prediction. So let's get straight into it. So this will be our last time doing it. Obviously, I'm not going to do another prediction because we wanted to do one prediction for before the Premier League and then after 12 or 11 games, so we have a bit of a taste of what the Premier League is going to be like this year. So the first team I am going with to finish 20th is, of course, Wolves. Obviously, they got a new manager now, but I don't think it's going to be enough for them to stay up. 2 points in 11 games. I think they're already relegated. And this is where it does get hard, because 19th, who else is getting relegated from the Premier League? Because every team has been really good, apart from Wolves. But honestly, it's a bit controversial, but I'm going with West Ham. I think, obviously, they did get Nuno. They have been better. They got a win against Newcastle. But I feel like soon they may drop off. Honestly, I see them getting relegated. And then to seal the relegation zone off, we are going to go with Burnley. I don't think they have the squad compared to the other Premier League clubs. Obviously, they have been playing some exciting football, but I don't think they'll have enough to stay up. 17th now. It's hard to think because there's so many clubs down there as well. But I'm probably gonna go with Leeds United. I think they haven't been doing that great in the Premier League, but they haven't been doing that bad in the Premier League. So I think they'll not be far from the relegation zone, but they won't be like really high from it. I think they'll be around 17th. And in 16th, I'm going with Fulham. I think they have had a poor start to the season, and they haven't really done much. So I think Fulham will have a really bad season, and I'll finish 16th. In 15th, I'm going with Everton. I think they'll just finish mid-table again. Nowhere near the relegation zone, but also nowhere near European football. I need to put Fulham back in there. So yeah, I think Everton, they won't really do as much in the Premier League. Now in 14th, I'm going with Nottingham Forest. Obviously they are in a scrap right now, but I think they probably will get better during the season. So I think they'll finish. Around like 14th. And then in 13th, I'm going to go with Brentford. I think they're going to have a high point season, but I think the Premier League's going to have a lot of high points. So I think they'll only even be able to finish 13th. Now mid-table, 8th to 12th. First, we're going to go bottom for being 12th. I think they have a decent squad, but still, the same thing. I don't think they'll be close to European football. In 11th, I'm probably it's hard now. A lot of good teams now. But I'm a bit controversial judging by how well they've been. But I am going with Bournemouth. I think they, after that 4-0 loss against Aston Villa, I do feel like they'll drop off. Not massively, but I think they will drop off from European football. So yeah, I think they'll finish around like 11th. And then in 10th, who do we go with for 10th? Oh, it's hard to choose, man, because there's a lot of good teams left. You know what? It's very, very, very controversial, but I'm choosing Newcastle. They've had a horrible start to the campaign, and I think it won't get better for them. I think they're going to have quite a poor season, and it doesn't help that they're in the Champions League because that's extra pressure. Obviously, they need to adjust to losing Alexander Isak as well. So I think, yeah, it's going to be a transition season for Newcastle as well. So then in 9th, I'm pretty sure, I'm going with Sunderland. Actually, no, I'm not. Actually, yeah, I'm going with Sunderland. My reasons are, I think they will still have a good campaign, but I think Xhaka will get injured, and if you've seen the podcast, you know that I'm a huge fan of Xhaka with Sunderland, and I also said that without Xhaka they wouldn't be as good as they're doing, because he's such a good captain midfielder. So I think he will get injured. Obviously, he's getting to those late 30s soon. So I think he'll slow down a bit, and I think he'll get some injuries during the season, which may hurt Sunderland. So yeah, now we're going into 8th, I think. And I'm going to go with Aston Villa. A bit controversial, but I think they will win the Europa League, in my opinion. And I think they probably will focus on Europa League during the late stages of the Premier League, which will cost them a bit. And I think they'll finish 8th. I think they'll still have a good campaign. But yeah, I think they'll finish 8th. Then 7th, Conference League football. And it's hard to choose. But I'm very controversial. Very, very controversial. For my next few. But for now, it's going to stay chill. I'm going with Palace. Obviously, it's a bit biased because I'm a Palace fan. But I think we are going to have a good season. I think. And we're going to have a really good campaign. So I think we'll finish in 6th. And in 6th, I'm probably going to go with Liverpool. I think they're going to have a big transition year. I don't think they're going to do as well. Then Man United, but I'm probably going to switch Liverpool with Man United. I think Liverpool have a slightly better season. I think they will improve from January. I think they'll have a better campaign. In 4th, I'm going with Tottenham. I think they'll get Champions League, but I don't think they'll be in the title race. Then in 3rd, I'm going with Chelsea. I think they'll also have a good campaign. And then in 2nd, I'm going with Man City. I think they'll be very close to Premier League title. But honestly, I think Arsenal will win it. I think they had the squad. There's no excuses now. They've got the players for backup if anyone gets injured. And I think they'll win the Premier League. I also think they'll go far in the Champions League. So let me know, was it